Did you know there's a hidden file tracking literally every financial move you make, long before you ever even say hello to a bank teller? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving deep into how to totally lock down your financial identity and put a freeze on your secret ChexSystems report. And the best part, it's absolutely free.
To put into perspective just how crucial this is, look at this number, over 150,000. That's how many Americans reported new account bank fraud in 2022 alone. It's wild, because when an identity thief gets a hold of your information, opens a checking account, and aggressively overdrafts it, it isn't their credit that takes the hit. No, it's your secret banking record that gets completely ruined. So here's our agenda for today. We'll be covering the secret banking report, why freeze your report, a step-by-step freeze guide, managing your frozen report, an ultimate financial security checklist, and finally, an important legal disclaimer. Let's jump in.
Section 1. The Secret Banking Report.
So what exactly is ChexSystems? It's basically a secret banking report that tracks your checking and savings account history. Think of it kind of like a credit bureau, but specifically for your deposit accounts. It sweeps up negative information, things like unpaid overdraft fees, bounced checks, involuntary account closures, and any suspected fraud. Over 80% of banks actually query this exact database when you apply for a new account. And get this, those negative entries, they can linger there for up to 5 years.
Section 2. Why freeze your report?
Imagine a fraudster, let's call him John, trying to open a checking account using your stolen data. A security freeze acts as this massive digital lock, stopping him dead in his tracks. Why? Because the bank simply cannot access your ChexSystems file to approve the application. It literally cuts off the oxygen to identity thieves who are trying to launder money or rack up fraudulent charges in your name.
And here is a hugely important takeaway. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, setting up this freeze directly with ChexSystems is 100% free. It is a federally protected right. So definitely avoid those paid concierge services that try to rope you into a $10 to $30 monthly subscription just to do the exact same thing.
Moving on to Section 3, Step-by-Step Freeze Guide. Before you lock everything down, I actually highly recommend using your FCRA rights to request your free annual report first, just to check for any existing inaccuracies or hidden fraud. Once you're clear, it's time to gather your documents. ChexSystems has pretty rigorous identity verification standards. You're going to need your full legal name, your social security number or ITIN, your date of birth, any addresses from the last 2 years, and a valid government-issued photo ID.
Once you've got all that together, you have 3 super simple contact options. Honestly, you can place the freeze in under 10 minutes online at ChexSystems.com. They use dynamic authentication questions, and it is incredibly fast. Or if you prefer, you can call their 800 number or even mail in a formal written request. By law, they have to freeze your report within 1 business day, but in practice, if you do it online, it takes effect in minutes.
Section 4. Managing your frozen report. Now you're probably asking yourself, wait, what happens if I actually need to open a new, legitimate checking or savings account for myself? Because, a freeze stays on your file indefinitely, which means your own applications would get blocked too.
Thankfully, unfreezing is a total breeze. When you place that initial freeze, ChexSystems gives you a unique PIN or password. A really common mistake is losing this PIN, so please keep it safe. When you need to open a new account, you just use that PIN on their portal or their automated phone line to request a temporary lift, often called a thaw. You just pick a duration, say 7 to 30 days, and once that window closes, boom, the digital lock automatically re-engages.
Section 5. Ultimate Financial Security Checklist.
Your financial identity actually goes way beyond just ChexSystems. Scammers love to target utility reports, like the NCTU, to open up unauthorized phone or power accounts, or they'll use specialty data brokers like LexisNexis. The good news? You have the exact same rights to freeze these secondary reports for free using their own portals.
So to really lock down your identity, let's complete this ultimate checklist. First up, freeze ChexSystems. Second, freeze your major credit bureau reports. That's Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Third, go ahead and freeze those specialty reports like NCTU and LexisNexis. And finally, review your FCRA rights and proactively request your 1 free report per year from all these agencies to make sure everything looks right.
Section 6. Important legal disclaimer.
Just a quick note here, this explainer is based on publicly available best practices and current Fair Credit Reporting Act guidelines. You should definitely always verify specifics, review the latest agency requirements directly on their websites, and consult a financial or legal professional for your own unique situation.
So, taking all of this absolutely vital security information into account, I want to leave you with one final, very important question to ask yourself today. Have you checked your secret banking report yet? Financial security really isn't about reacting to fraud. It's about preventing it before it ever happens. Take action, secure your identity, and freeze your reports today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and stay secure.